News, finance, and motivation. In today's video, we're going to talk about, are people moving abroad more often than not, and why are they moving abroad, guys? So let's go ahead and get into it. So I have a video pulled up here. It's going to be showing you guys one of the main reasons why people are moving abroad. Look at this. So you see that right there, life in the USA. A salary of $4,949 per month is essentially, I mean, look, guys, it's not even, by the time that person pays off all their bills, they've got like $61 left over. That's crazy. So cost of living is insane in 2024 in America. All right. I have another video pulled up for you guys here. But yeah, guys, I mean, how before I go, actually, how accurate do you think that is, guys? Rent's $1,650, income tax is $1,146, groceries $550. I actually think groceries is way more. Gasoline's $250, car insurance is $167, electricity is $145, water bill is $41, phone bill is $114, eating out's $350, shopping's $475. So pretty much. On this list, the only thing I would say that's actually accurate would be maybe income tax and gas and rent and maybe electric. But that's really it. Everything else, I feel like, in phone bill. Everything else is like eating out. Come on, guys. I know you go out on a date, you're spending $100 plus on one date. So $350 for the whole month, I don't buy it. But all right, let's go to the next video. This is on YouTube. Let's see here.
The Scion, the most free country. We're the freest. Free to do what, G? What are you more free to do? Like, how about this? I'll go drive 200 miles an hour in my Lambo in Romania. You drive 200 miles per hour in your Lambo in America. Let's see who's more free. What are you free? You can drive. It's free. Freer than China or something. Oh, freer than China? Who's not freer than China? Yeah. Well, I mean, like, but I'm saying is there's most places. You go to Portugal, do whatever you want. Like, so, but I'm saying the PSYOP is so large on the American populace that a lot of the money still stays inside of America. But in other countries, people are more open and agile. I think as the internet comes, as people start to realize, wait, I'm an American, I'm earning X amount of money. I want to move to Miami or I can move to Croatia.
Yeah, guys, honestly, like the PSYOP, the dream, the American dream that we've all been sold growing up. Like our parents were sold, and then we've been taught that that's what we are supposed to want. I mean, look, is there anything wrong at owning your house? You know, there's nothing. I own a house. Like, there's nothing wrong with like owning stuff. But once you start realizing that the Matrix perpetuates all this stuff onto us, so we actually think that we need all these items. We need the fancy cars, the fancy trucks, the big house. You start realizing, wait a second here. Why am I working to pay for all this crap when I could just not have it and live a much more frugal lifestyle, a much more fulfilled lifestyle than working for a salary or an hourly wage just to pay off materialistic items that bring you no value? That's what a lot of people are waking up to the realization of, guys, in 2024. And I predict going forward in the future, people are going to start really realizing they don't actually need all these things, guys, to bring them happiness, really. So, all right, guys, let's go on. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to pull up this video right here. So this is Cyrus Jansen on YouTube. I'm going to cover this video for a little bit and see what he has to say.
Anderson, I want to talk about you. You know, like looking back, what are the key factors that influenced your decision to leave the United States and pursue a life abroad?
I left the United States, and I went on years later to actually give up U.S. citizenship because U.S. citizens have a lot of requirements. It's not just taxes. There's a lot of requirements that come with being a U.S. citizen that Canadians, for example, don't have. And I think the reason anyone leaves their country is they think that there's something better somewhere else. And to some extent, the grass is always greener, they say. But I think that for me, I found better social opportunities. I thought that the world was shifting. If you look at just a graph of where wealth is in the world, I mean, it was moving very much westward for quite a number of years, and now it's moving back to the east for the first time in a long time. And
Well, yeah, and also people are waking up. Like people are realizing that the system that we've been living in the last, like you could say, 100 years, really the last 50, is it's growing obsolete. Like there's a lot of emerging markets, and other countries are now becoming more developed, and Americans are becoming more educated, I would like to think, and more open to the idea that, okay, well, things are getting expensive in my home country. I could live abroad and live a much more fulfilled lifestyle, and not having to be on the hamster wheel all the time. So I think he's right.
I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to see those opportunities, and I thought along the way, okay, well, how does that affect my taxes? Because I was running, some businesses that were done on the phone. Basically, they were done on an internet phone, and I said, okay, well, there's internet everywhere. In fact, just talked to a friend of mine in New York the other day. Maybe the internet was a lot slower and more splotchy than mine was in, let's say, Malaysia, where I live.
It's funny, right? His friend, whatever, New York, internet was a lot slower than his internet in Malaysia. Guys, we're being told that America is like the best, most advanced place to live in the world. If you've ever left the country, you've ever been abroad, you'll realize that there's other places that are just as nice or nicer than America. Like, do a road trip through America, and you'll realize there's like most of the U.S. cities are in decay.
And so I just said, okay, this is just the quality of life, the cost of living. That's not as much of a factor for me anymore. But way back in the day, that was something you can make your dollars go a lot further. The cost of living, the quality of life is better in other countries. Politically speaking, people aren't as.
Well, yeah, because like really at the end of the day, I mean, the quality of life is better because you're not having to work a 40, 50, 60-hour work week just to survive, to pay the matrix every single month, right, guys? All of your subscriptions and your cost of living that's skyrocketed in America, you're not having to pay all that anymore. So your quality of life does get better. Food's better overseas. It's usually more like, like here in America, you gotta go to the grocery store, or you go to you can either buy processed foods or whole foods, right? In these other countries, most of a lot of the foods are organic. They're whole foods, organic foods. So I just think it's funny. Ironic, I guess you'd say. But let me see here. Let's see what we got going on. All right. So I brought up this article right here. This is from remoteyear.com, and it's titled "The Cost of Living in Mexico: A Guide by Remote Year." All right, I just want to read a couple of the paragraphs of this because I thought it was pretty cool. The cost of living in Mexico is 45.7% lower than in the U.S. You can thus get by on $600 to $2,000 a month, from rent to groceries, utilities to an internet connection, and dining out to transportation. Everything is more affordable in Mexico compared to the U.S. Well, yeah, guys. I mean, there's some things the U.S. edges Mexico out on. They're obviously infrastructure is a little bit better here, but everything else, is about the same, if not better, in Mexico. The rent is typically everyone's biggest monthly expense. By living in Mexico, you can save up to 71.2% on rent by living in Mexico. That's everyone's biggest expense in the States. Let's see here. Oh, healthcare. Healthcare is 50% less expensive in Mexico than in the U.S. Though public hospitals offer the cheapest healthcare, it's recommended to get an international healthcare insurance for access to better doctors and facilities. Yeah, honestly, guys, I know a lot of you guys, I saw an article, the average family of four in the United States pays anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400 a month for health insurance. And the U.S. isn't even the top ranked in health care. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Because of its cheaper cost of living, it's possible to have a better quality of life in Mexico than in the United States. Many foreigners enjoy luxuries such as private transportation, house help, better health care coverage, dining out more frequently, etc. So your quality of life just goes up because you're living somewhere that's substantially cheaper. And so I don't know, guys. I think it's pretty interesting to realize that, look, the rat race is the matrix in the States. And so for you to be able to escape that rat race matrix, you've got to start thinking of things, how you're going to escape the rat race matrix, right? So to be able to attain a higher quality of life. I mean, as you're seeing that a lot of people, I mean, looking at this right here again, look at this. Life in the USA, a salary of almost $5,000, $4,949 per month. You're broke at the end of the month. You're broke. How is anyone going to live? You'll never be able to save. You'll never be able to get ahead, and you'll never be able to retire. So, if you guys like this channel, you guys like the content I'm bringing you guys, like I said, I try to bring content to you guys every single day, whether it's news, it's conspiracy, or it's motivation. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it very much. It helps my channel out a lot. And, I'll talk to you guys on the next one, all right? Peace out.